have a 4L80E here, and this was a two-wheel drive, and it's being converted to a 4x4. Right here is the two-wheel drive tail housing, and here is the yoke that we was in it, and this is the two-wheel drive output shaft. Okay, so we converted it, put the two-wheel drive or 4x4 output shaft, which is shorter. Okay, you have to take the whole transmission apart in order to change the output shaft. However, there's one other thing that needs to be done. This hole here has a hole that's inside, and it has a plug. You will see it that goes inside here, knocks in here. Well, this has a little bitty hole in here, and what it does, oil comes through there and goes through this hole right here, and it goes through the channel and comes out and lubricates this bushing in the tail housing. There's a hole right there. Okay, it's the hole. So it runs through that channel, through this hole right here. The thing is, when you got a transfer case, you don't need this here. Oil will be coming out, and it will either get in between the transfer case and be dripping down, or fill up. If you got a gasket, still fill up. So you want to block this off. Now, there are numerous ways, I guess, you could try to block it off. If you clean this out, take sandpaper, rough it out, you probably can stuff some JB weld in there, let it get hard, and then you will never be able to use it, probably for a two-wheel drive, until you drilled it out and try to get back access to that hole, that's lubricating hole that's right there. Okay, another thing, you can put a plug in there, some type of plug, but you don't want it blowing out. Third thing is you can use another one, which this is what I'm gonna do, and I am going to take this hole. I took some sandpaper and scraped this, and I'm going to solder that hole shut. Okay, I'm gonna solder this hole shut, then I'm gonna put some silicone around the outside and then knock this back in. And then I may also put some JB weld inside of here. Okay, just to make sure, I scrape it and put some in here. So the first thing is, again, I'm gonna solder this hole, put silicone around there, and then knock it in. Okay, if you heat this part up, you'll find out that this O-ring that's on top of here will come off of here. You just have this steel cap. Now, I soldered here. Okay, now again, you have to put some silicone in, and you're going to jam that down in there. You're going to plug that. However, what I'm going to do, I am going to take the solder and put it on the side here. Then I don't have to put JB weld. I already soldered the hole here a little, but I'm also going the inside, and I'm gonna solder there. Once soldered there, I'm gonna go around here with silicone and then knock this in. Okay, let me solder this now. Okay, so I put the solder here, some here. It's metal working solder, and I plug that hole. Now I'm gonna go around here with the silicone and then just jam this in here, and that hole will be plugged. So And that is it. It is plugged.